really strange experience that I never thought I would see in my entire life. So I was out here, I was up walking back, and I got a question to go back the other way. So I was like, all right, I'll listen. I'll heed the spirit, you know. So I walked back, and I saw this giant spider. Um, I mean, I could kind of show you where it is if we went back, but it'll probably be gone by the time we get there. Yeah, you'll know why in a second. But so there's this giant spider, just all kind of curled up. It looked like it was like he got like kicked or something or stepped on, sort of. It didn't look like it was stepped on, I guess, but it was like it was balled up a little bit. Legs are bunched in, not balled up, but bunched in. That's more what it was. It wasn't because when they die they curl up. It wasn't curled up. It was just legs are bunched in. I was like, huh. Well, that's creepy. I wanted to know if it was still alive. So I kind of like tossed a small stone near it to see if it would startle it, and it didn't move. And so I threw another one, didn't move. So I got one of these things, and I used the floofy end to kind of just tap it to see if it would move or jump. I used the floofy end, so if it did jump, it'd have to jump through all of that. But it didn't move, and I was like, huh. And then some friends I know showed up, and we were talking about what could have happened, and then he said, oh, well, about a week, I think it was a week ago, he said he saw this black wasp-looking thing show up and just fly around and was looking like for prey or something like that. And then lo and behold, because I did see one when I showed up, but it just flew off and I didn't think anything of it. I was more concerned with the spider because I don't like spiders. So it was buzzing around, but it was still around the area. But it just like I had showed up and startled it, so it flew off, and the spider was just there, so it was waiting for me to go away. So they were talking about 2 weeks ago. They saw a similar thing, and this time that spider had got stung by the wasp, and it paralyzed. And so these wasps, when they paralyze their prey, specifically spiders, they're like one of their biggest preys. They fill them with eggs. The poison doesn't kill them, by the way. It paralyzes them and like destroys their nervous system, but they're completely conscious. I don't know if they don't feel it. I don't know if it like makes them numb as well, but on the inside and out. But the eggs get pushed inside them, and then they hatch, and then they're eaten from the inside out, alive, unless they starve to death. I guess that could be a thing, but I don't know how long spiders can live without food and how long the eggs take to hatch. But it was kind of wild. Then it started to drag it off to the hole. We actually got to watch it happen. And I thought these wasps that did that, I did not think they lived in the United States. I know. I mean, as a fan of insects, and just like, because you've probably seen on my Instagram, all these praying mantises and big giant moths and like those big bugs like dragonflies and such like that. I got all the pictures like stuff like that. Except for spiders, I hate spiders. Which is, I mean, kind of, I don't say funny that it happened to be a spider that I saw there, but man, it's just crazy. The animal kingdom, the animal kingdom is brutal. Like I saw a bunch of ants around a bug the other day, and I was like, wow, imagine just getting attacked by a bajillion people and then everyone else is like walking by and like, oh yeah, that's normal. Those guys do that. I mean, I guess that does kind of happen in the world. People get attacked and nobody does anything about it. But anyway, that's a whole new topic. The animal kingdom. Who are you? Oh, you're just a beetle. Speaking of bugs, right there. Can you move for the people at home? One at the back. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of yucks to get actually watch it get dragged off. And it's led me to think of another thing that I think of this all the time. Like, if I could have there's a snake over there too. I don't want to get in there though. I would love to, because I love snakes, but I don't want to get inside that brush. But yeah. One superpower real quick before I go that I'd always like to have, and this is like a weird one, but I would like to have this power so I could know, or like to see a little, like when I turn on my power, see a little red dot wherever there is a spider. Like, because if I could see that, I'm sure this whole thing would be littered. I would see red dots all over the place. But like, because they say you're not anywhere more than 6 feet away from a spider at all times, just about. I mean, if you're in the middle of the ocean, it's not going to be the same thing. Still, it's kind of creepy, but kind of true. I mean, like in your house, I'm sure there's a spider in between the floorboards, or like if you're sitting at a desk or something and there's a wall there, I'm sure there's a spider on the outside just hanging there. So yeah, it's it's kind of wild. Look at the sky over there. It looks so rainbowy. Or it did a second ago. Alright, well, that's enough bug talk, I guess. Maybe I'll go somewhere else sometime soon, find some buggity boos. Oh, well, hold on. Low power. Oh, I have 20% battery left. Alright, well, that was good timing. Alright.